Congratulations once again, and may God bless you all, and may God continue to bless ICCI.
Thank you, Ms. Heather Bodden. I now invite our student speaker for this year's graduation, Ms. Antonika Ebanks, to the podium. Antonika has excelled academically and graduates with the distinction of magna cum laude. She's a Sigma Beta Delta Honor Society member and was a contestant in the most recent Miss Cayman Islands Universe pageant. She serves as a tax compliance officer at the Cayman National Bank. We are proud of your achievements, Antonika. Let's give her a warm round of applause again.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. I am honored to be standing here before you to commemorate the memories and accomplishments of our great class. Graduation is a time when we look toward the future, yet reflect on the past. This point in our lives is a major milestone, and we should all be proud of ourselves for our hard work and dedication to get this far. This evening means something different for all of us. For some, it comes as a welcome relief. To others, it is accompanied with a feeling of nostalgia as we look back on great times and friends we've made. During our time at ICCI, it has shaped, challenged, and inspired us. Alongside all of our ambitions are our values, our motivations for our work, and it is my hope that all of us will do more than just make a living. I hope this new step allows each and every one of us to be able to live the life we want and to experience all that life has to offer. When I started ICCI in 2019, I wasn't sure what to expect or how long it would take me to finish as I was working full-time. The first few quarters were hard as I was trying to get back into the groove of school, and the last few quarters were just as hard because I just wanted it to be done. I took more than a gap year before starting ICCI, and even then, I wasn't sure what I wanted to do with my life. Even though I am still unsure what I will do in the future, I know that getting my degree was the first step. Each class brought new obstacles that I had to overcome, and many times I would have to lean on my classmates to get through. Many times it was just to complain that I had enough and I just wanted the quarter to be over. Writing has never been something I liked to do or was particularly good at, but with all the resources available at ICCI, I began to improve. Mind you, I still don't like writing, but I'm able to do it better now. A quote that I live by is aut inveniam viam aut faciam. I shall either make a way or find one. I shall either find a way or make one. This quote has helped me through school, and it has helped me to organize everything that I had going on. In my last 2 quarters, I was trying to juggle a lot, maybe a little too much, but I was pushing to get my degree completed. During the last 2 quarters, I became very demotivated for all of my classes, but I still tried not to miss any assignments. Thankfully, my classmates, friends, and family continued to encourage me to just get through, as I was almost at the finish line. True confession. I'm a bit of a procrastinator, which is why I often leave things to the last minute. But that is when I feel I do my best work. So I guess you can say I work. The only goal I set for myself was to have my bachelor's completed by 25, which I have done. Everything else that happened was just a perk. I was honestly just trying to make it through each quarter, and imagine my surprise when I got an email from the administrator at ICCI saying that I was being inducted into the Sigma Beta Delta Honor Society. Fast forward to time for graduation, and I was given the honor to speak on behalf of my class. Many of us set goals for ourselves through our time at ICCI, whether it was just to make it through a class, survive a meltdown, or not have a meltdown, or even just to make it to class that day. Many of us would not have been here without our support systems, whether it was our family, friends, significant others, or the faculty and staff at ICCI. As we continue on in our lives, let us take each new problem with confidence, knowing that we have achieved great heights and are equipped with the necessary tools to tackle our future. We are here this evening to celebrate our triumphs, our achievements, and our victories. Graduation day is not the end, but it is instead just the beginning, a stepping stone towards the new step in our lives. We might have had a few bumps along the way, but to the class of 2021, we did it. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Ebanks. I echo your struggles with procrastination. It seems to be the time when we do work at our best, but the most important thing is that you powered through every single assignment, every single class, and you are here today having accomplished so much. Thank you once again. I now invite graduate Stephanie Jackson to the podium to introduce the orator for this year's graduation, the Honorable Premier G. Wayne Panton.
Good evening, honored guests, esteemed faculty, parents, friends, and the amazing graduating class of 2021. It is my pleasure to introduce the orator for our 49th commencement ceremony at this time. Premier of the Cayman Islands, the Honorable G. Wayne Panton, served in Parliament as a member for Bordentown and as a cabinet minister from 2013 to 2017. Following his re-election as Member of Parliament for Newlands in April of 2021, Mr. Panton was sworn in as Premier on Wednesday, 21st April 2021. Mr. Panton was born in the Cayman Islands and grew up in Newlands. He attended Cayman Prep School, which was then called the Cayman Islands High School. Following graduation from sixth form, he attended the Cayman Islands Law School and joined the firm of W.S. Walker & Co., which is now known as Walker's, as an articled clerk. After qualifying in 1988, he joined Walker's as a corporate and trust associate. Mr. Panton became a partner at Walker's in January 1997, serving in senior roles until his retirement in June 2011. He has been active in a number of professional, statutory authorities, and community organizations, including the ICCI Board of Trustees. Mr. Panton grew up on the water, so he loves the sea and has logged many miles of open ocean fishing and traveling. His love for the outdoors is also reflected in such diverse interests, such as diving and flying. He resides in Newlands with his wife, Jane. Please join me in welcoming our Premier, the Honorable G. Wayne Panton.
Thank you very, very much. I appreciate that introduction, Stephanie. I want to say that I consider it an incredible privilege and honor to join you for this 49th annual commencement ceremony. And Stephanie has done a great job of telling you a little bit about me, but what you might not know is that I always thought that I would never be on the Harkwell stage unless I were walking in rundown. I thought for sure that where we were gonna be. And then I came out and I saw Aniki standing there and I said, this must be a beauty contest. But no, it is a very, very sincere privilege. I see so many familiar faces, family, people that I know, people that are incredible Caymanians. And soon many of you will embark on a new season of your life, either beginning a profession or continuing your education or taking your newfound knowledge back to your place of employment and excelling in your job. It's an exciting time for all of you, and a time that I think your founding president, Dr. J. Hugh Cummings, would find quite pleasing. I was a mere boy when the one-page pull-out advertisement in the 24th of September 1970 edition of the Caymanian Weekly declared college opportunity for all Caymanians on our shores. It was the announcement 15 years ago of the birth of the International College of the Cayman Islands. True to the announcement's words, the first classes convened in Newlands in November 1970. And as they say, the rest is history. I want to tell you that I remember as a child, a young boy, I remember Dr. Cummings and her husband. I remember their family. I remember so many of the students around that time. Some of them were international students. And it was the first occasion for many of us, particularly in the Newlands area, to be introduced to people from all over the world in different cultures. So I remember, I even see quite a few of them still around today working in our community. So that is a reflection, I think, ladies and gentlemen, of the significance of ICCI. Today, it offers an opportunity for local tertiary education with associate degrees, bachelor's degrees, and master's degrees while maintaining international accreditation. And as ICCI has grown, so has Cayman. In 1970, the population of the Cayman Islands was a little more than 10,000. Wouldn't we give that, what would we give for that today and get rid of all this traffic problem that we have? The initial findings of the yet-to-be-released 2021 census shows that the population number has grown to about 70,000. Today, we have a flourishing financial services industry which boasts of ICCI graduates. And our tourism numbers went from an estimated 23,000 air arrivals in 1970 to more than 500,000 in 2019. And I think the number for the cruise visitors was somewhere around 1.8 or 1.9 million. They've got the wrong number here, so forgive me for that, but that's what my recollection was. I actually have they have the number around 2 million. Close enough. And that was, of course, before the COVID-19 pandemic took a stranglehold on our tourism industry. But just as ICCI struggled for its first 5 years before becoming chartered in the state of Florida as a degree-granting institution, we too are slowly winning the fight with COVID. To paraphrase a former student's address to ICCI in 2018, that former student being none other than Mr. Dan Scott of Ernst & Young fame. He said, over the years, ICCI has done so much with so little for so many. And let me tell you, that is so true, ladies and gentlemen. Those of you getting your degrees will join the ranks of many people who have made a huge difference in our wonderful Cayman Islands and to our people. Some that come to mind are Mr. George McCarthy, OBE, the former financial secretary and then chief secretary, or what's now called the deputy governor of the Cayman Islands. Maple's partner, Abraham Topple, CFO of the Public Service Pensions Board, Mrs. Faith Ebanks Wright, Counselor of Older Persons Chairperson, Ms. Lucille Seymour, MBE, an entrepreneur and journalist and Radio Cayman news editor, April Cummings, who also, of course, happens to be the daughter of the founder of ICCI and Dr. Elsa Cummings, who is still at the helm of ICCI. Ladies and gentlemen, these are just a few of the many ICCI graduates who have made and continue to make a tremendous difference in the development of our wonderful Cayman Islands. I also applaud the role that the 2021 graduating class has played in encouraging Caymanians and international students to follow their example of persevering during one of the most difficult times in our lives, the COVID-19 era. These graduates continue to grow educationally and prepare themselves to contribute to the cultural, social, and economic development of the Cayman Islands and their own countries. While applauding you, I want to take a minute to also brag on you. The class of 2021 consists of 26 graduates, 11 for associate's degrees, 8 for bachelor's degrees, 6 for MBAs, and 1 for Master of Science. The overall GPA average is 3.36, and 22 of the 26 are employed as of today. The remaining 4 individuals are full-time students. 17 of you are Caymanians, of which 6 are either civil servants or employed with the Cayman Islands statutory bodies. I personally and sincerely thank you for your services to your country. Now, many of you have participated in the Pride Know Your Cayman Islands workshop, as well as service and charity-related projects. Again, thank you for your contributions to the Cayman Islands. As ICCI continues to provide inclusive and equitable quality education, I want to thank all of those who play a part in that. And certainly I will add government, because we too are doing our part to help ICCI continue to educate people through scholarships. Qualified Caymanians can apply for government scholarships to attend ICCI. The next application period is the 1st of March through the 30th of April. If anyone is eligible that is listening, please, I encourage you to apply. We offer the scholarships because my government has a vision of the Cayman Islands, which is that it is one of the most sustainable countries in the world. A trio of islands where all of its citizens can thrive, a peaceful and prosperous place known for its resourcefulness, its diligence, its excellence, and its innovativeness. And I will add to that, its incredible students who are such overachievers. The United Nations Sustainable Development Goals tell us that 2 indicators of a sustainable country are its citizens' ability to access inclusive and equitable quality education, and full and productive employment and decent work for all. Objectives that my government is dedicated to achieving for all of its people. ICCI's graduates continue to go on to be productive members of society with good jobs and fulfilling careers, making ICCI an important part of our sustainable future. I join with others in congratulating the 26 individuals being recognized tonight. I also applaud the faculty, staff, families, and friends who nurtured these students as they burned the midnight oil to make this achievement possible. Now it is time to start writing the next chapter of your lives. And in relation to the 17 Caymanians, I want you to continue to aim for the stars. I want you to embark and continue on a lifelong journey of learning. And I want you to never forget who you are as Caymanians. Be proud of who you are. Be proud of your accent, your dialect. You can still have a great education, and you can speak the Queen's English very well. But never forget that Onaga come home and Onaga live with us. And we love you all. Congratulations. Thank you very much.
If you don't mind, Mr. Premier, can you just please remain standing? Mr. Panton? Please remain standing briefly.
Remain standing. Oh,
We just want to thank. We just want to thank you for your inspiring speech and your sobering message of looking at the history of ICCI and how the school has actually grown from strength to strength and delivering profound results, as we can see tonight. At this time, I'd like to invite Javante Lodge, son of Shanique Dixon Lodge, one of our graduates, to join me on stage to make a presentation to the Premier. On behalf of the International College of the Cayman Islands, please accept this token of our appreciation for delivering the address for ICCI's 49th annual commencement.
Thank you, Premier Panton. Now for the exciting part. Can I get a drum roll, please? We are ready for our awards segment. And for the first of our awards, I would now invite Ms. Beth McField to the center of the stage to present the Florence McCoy McField Memorial Award for the Institutional Growth and Development. The International College of the Cayman Islands would more than likely not exist today without Ms. Florence McCoy McField, a Caymanian teacher who longed to see an institution of higher education when no other such institution existed in the islands. She shared her desire with other Caymanians and Americans, including Doctors John Hugh and Elsa Cummings. From Ms. McCoy McField's idea and the hard work of the Cummings, among others, the International College of the Cayman Islands began classes in 1970. Ms. McCoy McField passed before she could see how this institution has flourished over the past 50+ years, but we have asked her daughter, Ms. Beth McField, to present this award. This year's award goes to Christopher Balraj. Mr. Balraj, would you please come to the center stage and receive your award? Mr. Christopher Balraj has been selected for this award because of the part he has played in the growth and development of the ICCI Testing Center. Christopher worked tirelessly to get the lab set up and establish partnerships with U.S. testing organizations. He provides excellent customer service and does all of this while carrying out his role as lead IT instructor and resident IT specialist. We appreciate the extra work you do, Christopher, and your commitment to ICCI.
I now invite Dr. Elsa Cummings to the center of the stage to present the Dr. J.U. Cummings Memorial Award for Institutional Service. Now, this is the highest non-academic award given by the college. It is named after a college's first president and founder and is presented to an alum who has given exceptional service. Now, this year's award recipient is none other than Mr. Shamari Richardson. While this award is said to be non-academic, this year we're bending the rules just a little because Shamari Richardson is all about academics and service to ICCI. Now, from when he stepped on campus as a quiet young man, very quiet in 2015, to earning his associate's degree and then his bachelor's degree, he excelled academically and served extensively in the role of student council president. And after his graduation, he went on to Georgia State University, where he earned a master's of professional accounting degree. Now, full circle, he has returned to ICCI and has been serving virtually as an accounting instructor and tutor while working full-time as an accountant in Atlanta. Mr. Richardson, thank you for your exceptional institutional service.
The next award is the Board of Trustees Teacher Excellence Award. The Board of Trustees recognize how important it is to have faculty who demonstrate excellence not only in the classroom, but outside of the classroom as well, being available to the students and furthering the mission of the college. This year's Board of Trustees Teacher Excellence Award recipient is Dr. Mark Gidari. Since the fall of 2020, Dr. Gidari has challenged our students to excel. He presented a workshop on the 7 habits of highly effective people for students, faculty, and staff at our last career readiness session. This past fall, he enrolled his MBA students in an international business case competition sponsored by our accreditation agency, the International Accreditation Council for Business Education. The MBA team placed 7th out of 29 other university teams from around the world. In the words of our former board chair, Mike Monesto, "Thanks so much for leading our team of students. We are proud of you and the team. Well done." We appreciate you, Dr. Gidari, and the excellence you give and require of our students.
Just you guys probably are wondering where Dr. Gidari is. He's not on island, so we're gonna have to give that to him some other time. Now, the moment the students have been waiting for or have worked so hard for, it's time for a Students Award. I now invite trustee Ms. Lucille Seymour to the center of the stage to present the Barbara Strain Pioneer Award for Institutional Service. Now, before we give this award, we want to recognize Ms. Lucille, who was recently awarded the designation of Member of the Order of the British Empire for services to sports, education, and the people of Grand Cayman and the Cayman Islands. We congratulate you, Trustee Seymour. Now, the Barbara Strain Pioneer Award for Institutional Service honors a student who has provided extraordinary service to the college. It is named after Barbara Strain, an original signer of the ICCI Charter in 1970 and member of the first construction team. She also played a key role in the installation of ICCI FM 101.1, the first radio station in Cayman in 1973. This year's award goes to a student who has freely given of her time, talent, and generous spirit to the college and to her fellow students. This year's award recipient is Miss Devaney McEwen. Ms. McEwen, would you please come to the platform and receive your award? While she comes, Devaney has worked tirelessly with her registrar to plan graduation and other events for the last few years. She has served in the testing center and assisted with IT functions. Devaney is certainly a part of the ICCI team and will certainly be missed. Miss Lucille, can you just please remain standing there? We have something special for you.
Thank you, Ms. Lucille. I now invite Mr. Ambrose Guilfoy, recruitment specialist at NOVA, to the center of the stage to present the James Manoa Bodden Memorial Award. This award honors Cayman's first national hero who donated the land where the ICCI campus is located. This award acknowledges an ICCI student who exemplifies volunteerism in the community. This year's award's recipient is none other than Miss Devaney McEwen. As she makes her way back to the stage, Miss Devaney McEwen serves not only on the ICCI campus, but throughout the Cayman community. Her list of volunteer activities are too long to recite, but we're going to highlight a few. She has volunteered extensively with children and teen summer camps and VBS at her church. She has assisted with Cayman Academy activities and has served with Resilience Cayman. The importance of giving back is a value we attempt to instill in our students, and Devaney has certainly gone above and beyond expectations. Thank you, Devaney, for your service to both ICCI and the Cayman community.
Thank you, Mr. Guilfoyle. I now invite Mr. J.F. Richard Hugh, President and the CEO of CUC, to the center of the stage to present the award for overall academic excellence in the master's program. This award is given to the master's student with the highest grade point average, a perfect 4.0. Ms. Sabina Dalmage, plumber.
Thank you, Mr. Hugh. I now invite Mr. Mike Monesto, partner at EY, to the center of the stage to present the award for overall academic excellence in the bachelor's program. This award is given to the bachelor's student with the highest grade point average. And this year, we actually have two students who have attained the same cumulative grade point average. Miss Erica Boschbone and Miss Antonika Ebanks. We will ask Erica to first pose for the photos and then Miss Antonika. Antonika, save yourself a walk and just stay on stage for us.
Thank you, Mr. Manisto. I now invite Ms. Gretchen Harmes, Audit Partner at KPMG, to the center of the stage to present the award for outstanding academic achievement in business administration at the bachelor's level. This year's recipient are Antonika E. Banks and Miss Erica Bashbone.
Thank you, Ms. Hams. I now invite Ms. Corrine Connolly, Assistant Manager for the Finance Department at CNB, to the center of the stage to present the award for Outstanding Academic Achievement in Human and Social Services at the bachelor's level. This year's recipient is Ms. Paulette McField.
Thank you, Ms. Connolly. I now invite Ms. Rosa Nolan, President of CEPA, to the center of the stage to present the award for Outstanding Academic Achievement in Finance at the bachelor's level. This year's recipient is Ms. Stephanie Jackson.
Thank you, Ms. Nolan. I now invite again Mr. J.F. Richard Hugh from CUC to the center of the stage to present the award for overall academic excellence in the associate program. This year's recipient is Ms. Evis Murillo Matute. Evis, don't go anywhere. Thank you, Mr. Hugh.
I now invite again Ms. Connolly from CNB to the center of the stage to present the award for Outstanding Academic Achievement in Business at the associate level. And this year's recipient is standing right there, Ms. Evis Murillo Matute.
Thank you, Ms. Connolly. I now invite again Ms. Rosa Nolan from CEPA to the center of the stage to present the award for Outstanding Academic Achievement in Accounting at the associate level. This year's recipient is Ms. Destiny Bush. Thank you, Ms. Nolan. I now invite Dean and Chief and Academic Officer, Dr. Eliza Beverly, to the center of the stage to present the awards for the capstone project for the undergraduate and graduate programs. This year's recipient for the most outstanding capstone project at the graduate level is Ms. Elisa Adriano. Ms. Adriano's research included a feasibility study and business plan for ICCI to develop a sustainable agriculture and horticulture facility using aquaponics and hydroponics systems. This year's recipient for the most outstanding capstone project at the undergraduate level is Ms. Paulette McField. Ms. McField researched the support systems and the resources available to foster parents in the Cayman Islands for alignment with international standards. Thank you, Dean Beverly. And congratulations to all of our award winners. Let's give them another round of applause. We would also like to thank our corporate sponsors who donated and presented the awards: CUC, EY, SEPA, CNB, and NOVA. We thank you for your investment in local higher education and in our ICCI students. Let's give them a big hand.
As you can see, it takes a lot of support from the community to educate and produce a talented class like the class of 2021. At this time, we'd like to thank and recognize our associate partner, sponsor of the 49 commencement, the Caribbean Utilities Company, CUC. I now invite Mr. Richard Hugh, President and CEO of CUC, to come and salute the class of 2021 and bring greetings on behalf of the entire corporate community. Please greet him with a round of applause.
Distinguished guests, trustees, faculty, and the staff of ICCI, graduates, friends, and family, I'm very honored and pleased this evening to extend a congratulatory salute to the faculty, staff, and graduates of ICCI on behalf of the corporate community. To the college, you have achieved another milestone as a key institution in the Cayman Islands, graduating yet another class of well-educated degree holders who will advance their careers in the working world or in academia, as the case may be. You have guided, nurtured, counseled, and lectured these graduates in ways that will have a positive impact for the rest of their lives. To the graduates, you have dedicated yourself, sacrificed so much, and persevered through difficulties at times to attain your degree this evening. The college, your family and friends, and the entire Cayman community celebrate this achievement with you. You have this evening enhanced your value as a citizen and a productive member of the Cayman community, and indeed the worldwide community, as this is an international college with international students, and we are living in a global community. A community that now, more than ever, needs well-educated, honest, peaceful, and productive citizens for sustainable success. On behalf of the corporate community, we congratulate you on achieving this milestone and wish you continued personal and professional growth. Thank you and good evening.
Thank you, Mr. Hugh. We have now come to the point in the ceremony that you, our graduates, have worked so hard for, and your families have waited for so many years. The conferral of degrees. Dr. Eliza Beverly, Dean and Chief Academic Officer, and President Byron Kuhn will now present and confer the degrees to our degree candidates.
Will the master's degree candidates please stand? Will the bachelor degree candidates please stand? Will the associate degree candidates please stand? On behalf of my esteemed colleagues on the faculty of the International College of the Cayman Islands, I have the pleasure of presenting these candidates who have completed all the requirements for the respective degrees.
Candidates, by the authority vested in me as president by the Board of Trustees of the International College of the Cayman Islands, and having been recommended by the faculty, I confer upon you the Master of Business Administration, the Master of Science, the Bachelors of Science, and the Associate of Science, respectively, with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities appertaining thereto, and urge you to use your education to serve the great nation of the Cayman Islands and humankind around the world. Congratulations. You may be seated.
The individual graduates will now be introduced. The reading of the names will be conducted by Ms. Melissa Bent Hamilton, the college registrar. Master's degree recipients, as you get ready to come onto the stage, you will be hooded by Dr. Elsa Cummings. His Excellency the Governor, Roper, will present you with your diplomas.
Elisa Adriano Caputo, Master of Business Administration. Donnelly Darlington, Master of Business Administration. Sabina Dalmage Plummer, Master of Business Administration. Anne-Marie Davidson, Master of Business Administration. Shanique Dixon Lodge, Master of Business Administration. Necelia Hull, Master of Business Administration. Amen. Christy Archer, Master of Science in Management, Human Resources Concentration.
Yeah, especially if you don't work out.
Thank you, sir.
Congratulations, master's degree recipients. You may now be seated. Thank you to Governor Roper for awarding the diplomas. Bachelor's degree recipients, please stand. Premier Panton will present you with your diplomas.
Erica Bosch, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, magna cum laude. Antonika Ebanks, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, magna cum laude. Wendy Fisher, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration. Katie Scott, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, Accounting concentration. Stephanie Jackson, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, Finance concentration, cum laude. Sarai Soto, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, Finance concentration. Paulette McFeel, Bachelor of Science in Human and Social Services, cum laude. Devaney McEwen, Bachelor of Science in Liberal Studies, cum laude.
Congratulations, bachelor's degree recipients. You may now be seated. And thank you, Mr. And thank you, Mr. Premier Panton, for awarding the diplomas. Associate degree recipients, please stand. Your awards will be presented by Ms. Heather Bodden.
Janai Cousins, Associate of Science in Business, in absentia. Kristen Jackson, Associate of Science in Business. Jonathan Griffiths, Associate of Science in Business. Amber Melanio, Associate of Science in Business. Yves Murillo Matute, Associate of Science in Business. Trisha Peters, Associate of Science in Business. Kathy Ann Tibbetts, Associate of Science in Business, in absentia. Destiny Bush, Associate of Science in Business, Accounting concentration. Perditha Powell, Associate of Science in Business, Finance concentration. Priscilla Aiton, Associate of Science in General Studies, in absentia. Kayla Joven, Associate of Science in General Studies.
Congratulations, associate degree recipients. You may now be seated. Dr. Beverly, I'd like to invite you to come to the podium to give the official vote of appreciation.
Thanks again to Governor Noper, Premier Panton, Minister O'Connor Conley, Ms. Heather Bodden, and Dr. Elsa Cummings for awarding the diplomas. Will the entire class of 2021 please stand? It took a lot of hard work for you to get here, and it took a lot of support and encouragement along the way. You did not do this by yourself. Will you please turn to those loved ones in the room who have helped you to achieve this milestone and give them a warm hand of appreciation. Central to this achievement are members of the faculty and staff who compelled you to excellence at every turn. There are many faculty who are joining us online. For those faculty and staff who are present, would you please stand? Class, will you please thank the faculty and staff who helped you achieve this milestone and give them a warm hand of appreciation. Faculty, staff, and students, you may be seated.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here, you can take a break.
the audience.
Gonna wanna make it move. Always gonna be an uphill battle. Sometimes I'm gonna have to lose. It ain't about
Sing it, girls. And I just realized there's only one male in the group tonight, correct? I know that some of you will return to ICCI to complete other degree programs, but for those of you who will step out or hopefully step up in your professions, please remember ICCI. ICCI will forever be your alma mater, but for your alma mater to thrive and carry on for the hundreds of students coming behind you, we need you. We need your support, your contributions for scholarships, your time to mentor or tutor students, your energy to spruce up the grounds, simple as that, your voice to share your experiences and encourage others to attend ICCI. And last, but certainly not least, your expertise to be shared in the classroom. And we saw that and we heard that about Shamari tonight. Shamari, thank you so much for giving back. Now, surely there must be something on this list that I just mentioned which you can do. So graduates, welcome to the International College of the Cayman Islands Alumni Society. We look forward to your continued connection and support. Stay in touch. We need you. Now, as we come to the close of the 49th annual commencement ceremony, I invite students, faculty, staff, and other alums to stand and join us in proudly saying ICCI's mission statement, which should be up here. Okay, I have it here. I'll read it. The mission of the International College of the Cayman Islands is to prepare students for career placement and personal enhancement. The ICCI education instills attitudes, behaviors, sensitivities, skills, and knowledge that are essential to life and learning. The ICCI experience advances the potential for leadership and a commitment to community service. ICCI equips graduates with practical skills of critical thinking, problem solving, and self-directed learning for success in the 21st century job market. I want to say thank you, ICCI. You've done, like the Premier said earlier, you've done so much with so little for so many of us, and that's my part. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ms. Anita Fawcett-Can. Ms. Paulette McField, would you please come forward to present the class gift? President Emerita Cummings and Dr. Beverly, please come to the center stage. And now we will have the acting president of the Student Council, Duran Dawkins, to present some flowers. The first flowers will be presented to Dr. Elsa Cummings. And also, she wasn't expecting this tonight, but of course we have to recognize all of the hard work that was put into the commencement ceremony this evening. So the next bouquet of flowers will be presented to Ms. Melissa Bent Hamilton, the college registrar. Thank you for all of the behind-scenes work that went into making tonight a success for all of the graduates.
Thank you, Paulette and class, for your check. Thank you, everyone who's participated. Thank you to Anika and Steve. Didn't they do a great job? Let's give them a round of applause. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, we'd like to thank all of you for taking part in this commencement. Will everyone please stand? Thank you again for honoring the class of 2021 with your presence. And to the class of 2021, congratulations. We are proud of you. Now we will have the benediction by Pastor Magoo.
Let us bow for the blessing. What doth the Lord require of you but to do justly, to love mercy, and to walk humbly with your God? The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine upon you and be gracious unto you. The Lord lift up the light of his countenance upon you and give you peace now and forever. Amen.
Thank you, Pastor Magoo. Thank you, everyone, for being here this evening to celebrate with our class of 2021. It was certainly our pleasure to host this evening's ceremony.
The commencement exercise has truly been noteworthy for everyone. Graduation is indeed a time of completion, of finishing, of ending. However, it is also a time of celebration, of achievement, and most importantly, a beginning for the new graduate. Congratulations.
We have now come to the end, but we ask that everyone remain in your seats until an usher dismisses your row after the graduates have fully exited the main area. Please also pick up a box of treats on your way out and be mindful that social distancing is still in place. Have a great evening.